Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of my December 2010 update. This part will just be on the Blu-rays that I've gotten. I did order a few more Blu-rays, but they actually haven't arrived yet, so I've got 14 to show here, so I will just do these ones now, and if the packages I'm expecting to come arrive, I'll just do them in a separate video. So, yeah, I'll just get straight into it, because I went slightly insane with the Blu-rays this month. So, first up, I have the Twilight Saga Eclipse. I haven't seen this one. I still need to watch New Moon, even though I did watch the first Twilight one on Blu-ray the other day. So, yeah, it's pretty much like everyone says, these movies are my guilty pleasure. Like, they're not the greatest movies ever, but they're enjoyable for what they are, and yeah, I just like watching them. So that's the Twilight Saga Eclipse. And then these next 4 were part of a 2 for 20, and first 2 are The Island and The Fugitive. I haven't seen either of these films, because I wasn't even going to pick these up, but then because I saw 2 for 20 and I was like, oh, that's a good deal. So because this was the first one I picked up that had 2 for 20, because I was just looking through the Blu-rays, and so I was going to get one that was like for $15, and yeah, this caught my eye, and yeah, and I was like, oh, I have to see if I can find any other ones. So but yeah, so this was the only other one that at the time caught my eye. So yeah, I can't really comment too much on it, but they both, I know this one in particular is supposed to be really good. So I am looking forward to watching both. So that's The Island and The Fugitive, because most of these I actually haven't seen. So the next 2 that I got as part of the 2 for 20 are The Aviator and LA Confidential. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I've tried to actually check out more of Leonardo DiCaprio's movies, and this one was part, as I said, part of the 2 for 20. So, and it's one I actually have been wanting to see for a while, so I decided to pick it up. And same for LA Confidential. I don't know too much about this movie, but I was reading the back of it, and it looks like an interesting film, so I decided to pick it up. So that's The Aviator and LA Confidential. And then I have Getting to the Greek with Russell Brand. I initially wasn't going to get this, but I loved Russell Brand in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and I actually decided I wanted to see more of his work, so I yeah, decided to get this. So can't comment too much on it, but yeah, it seems like it'll be a pretty good film. So that's Getting to the Greek. And then I picked up Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. This is the one with Johnny Depp, and I know it also has Helena Bonham Carter and Anne Hathaway in it. Sort of been wanting to see this one for a while, so yeah. That's Alice in Wonderland. Then I got The Expendables. I got this mainly because Dad wanted to see it, so pretty much each time he pretty much brought it up, because my parents don't really buy DVDs, so they just watch the ones that I've got. So because this was one that Dad wanted to see, so I just picked it up. But I will actually end up watching this at some stage, so it's got a pretty good cast in it, so Yeah. That's The Expendables. Then I picked up the A-Team. Yeah, I don't know too much about this because I've never seen the TV show, and yeah, it's just sort of looked interesting, so that's why I decided to pick it up. So yeah, that's the A-Team. Then I got Scott Pilgrim versus the World, another one I've been interested in checking out. I haven't actually read the graphic novels that this is based on, but yeah, from what I've heard, and yeah, it just seems like a good film, so I decided to pick it up again. So yeah, that's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Then I got Inglourious Basterds. Believe it or not, I have never actually seen a Tarantino film. I own Pulp Fiction but haven't gotten around to seeing it. But this one, from the previews and that, it looks really good. So yeah, and it was cheap, so I just picked it up. So that's Inglourious Basterds. Then I got Salt. Yeah, it's just, I haven't actually seen this one, but my parents watched it I think it was last night, and and they said they liked it, so yeah, because it's, yeah, I don't know too much about this one, but yeah, from what I've heard, I think I'm gonna like it. So yeah, that's Salt. And then I have Tomorrow When the War Began. I actually have seen this one. I watched it today, in fact. This is an Australian movie based on the book of the same name by John Marsden. And I really liked this movie because I've read the first two books in the Tomorrow series, because it's like a series of 6 books, and I've read the first 2, and it was actually a pretty faithful adaptation to the book, like from the book, and yeah, I mean, there were some changes because they used updated technology, because the books were written in the early 90s, so a lot of the stuff that they used in this film wasn't around back when the book was written, because in the book she's actually, the main character Ellie, she actually writes down their experiences, and but in the movie she's using a video camera to record it. So but yeah, it's just a really good movie, because the Tomorrow series, it's based on the premise that Australia is invaded by an unknown enemy, like they're not expecting it, and then suddenly they come in and take over. So it's because these groups, like some of these, like, cause there's 7 of them to begin with, they actually managed to avoid being captured because they were out camping, and yeah, so when they came back, they found out that it had been, like, that the country had been invaded. So, and then they end up with meeting up another one who was hiding out from and so it like ends up being a group of 8 at the end. But yeah, this is just a really good movie, and if you can manage to pick it up, I do recommend checking it out. So that's Tomorrow When the War Begins. And then the last Blu-ray I have for this update is Inception, with the awesome lenticular cover. This movie was fracking awesome. I loved it. One of my favorites. It's just, because, yeah, because prior to this, the only other movie I'd seen Leonardo DiCaprio in was Titanic, and I was watching this and I was like, actually, he's a pretty good actor. Like, I never really thought about him as an actor before I saw, like, him in Inception, and, yeah, it's just an amazing film. I think most of you have seen this, so, yeah, I think you all know what this is about, but, yeah, it's amazing, and, yeah, because I really want to rewatch this. It was just such a fun movie to watch, and I actually wish I had seen this in the cinema. It would have been awesome. But, yeah, at least now I've gotten to seen it, so, yeah. Inception is awesome. That's basically all it comes down to, so, yeah. So, that's it for part 3 of my December 2010 update. My next video will be part 4, so until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!